Good morning, everybody. It's actually kind of late morning. I'm off to a late start because I had to get some other stuff done this morning. But I am headed out to the job site to get the Jake Smith job done. It's going to be awesome. But first and foremost, we need to find those blueberries, those dwarf blueberries. For some reason, most suppliers have a ton of plants in the springtime, but then whenever it comes to fall, they're all gone. And I'm like, but that doesn't make sense, because when you plant perennials, the best time to do it is when they're dormant in the fall time. So anyways, that's just a little pet peeve of mine, but we're gonna go and get those blueberries. If we have to spend an hour or two on it, we're gonna get those blueberries, no problem. Also, I'm gonna look for strawberries, but if we can't find the strawberries, it's not the end of the world, because I was thinking that there's a could be a potential benefit to not planting them right now. I'll share that later in the video when we actually get on site. But for now, let's go on this wild, crazy search for blueberries. We have arrived. Nice little nursery here. Looks like they're open. It's always a good sign. Oh, this lady is super helpful. She's gonna ask her if she would share some things with us about all these edibles. All right. What is your name again?
Debbie.
Miss Debbie.
Hi, how are you?
Good to meet you all. This is Miss Debbie. She is gonna help us with the blueberries. Look, finally found some blueberries that are looking really healthy and happy. I'm doing an edible landscape.
Oh, great.
Putting in some blueberries, and I'm gonna do strawberries eventually, but probably not yet.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was just curious if you wanted to just take us on a little tour here. What
Sure.
you got?
We'll start right here. These here are a variety that you can grow in a compact area, like if you only have like a deck or a porch.
Yeah.
These are for your pots only, and they're self-pollinating.
Awesome.
So you don't have to buy two, because normally you buy two, so they'll self-pollinate. You get more fruit.
Nice.
This variety is a porch variety, self-pollinating. You don't need to do anything.
Nice.
This one's it's called Cutie Pie. Same thing. It can do good in a porch.
Yep.
It's probably 2 to 4 by 2 to 4. Really an easy one. I grow these here on my porch. I've got 2 of them.
Sure.
The blueberry buckle.
Yeah.
The neat thing about these is they get a real pretty fall foliage on them, so it creates interest throughout the entire season. Like this one's this is a newer one that we've gotten in.
Yeah.
This one gets a little bit bigger, more of a 4 to 6. And it's a rabbit eye, so it's going to be a bigger, something that's going to want to go in the ground. But again, this...
Everywhere else I was going was all rabbit eye, high
Yeah.
bush. You know, I was thinking, oh, okay, we can't really deal with that it's a smaller landscape.
Right. So these here would be really good for that.
Yeah.
The rabbit eye over here is more over here. The Susie Blue.
Okay.
You see over there
This
in
one
the
right
black.
across.
Yeah. And those are more for your landscape.
Yep.
But as far as for an edible landscape, any of these, if you have a small area, these for the blueberries.
Yeah.
And then over there, the blue buckets, those are for porch as well. And those are raspberries.
Awesome.
So it's
Yeah, I'm
nice.
thinking I'll probably get one of these.
Yeah. It's nice to
Be
have
great.
in the fact you don't have to have that it does self-pollinate.
Oh yeah, that's huge. That's huge.
Yep. It saves you space, especially if you've got a small area.
Yeah. It'd be good, helpful for people.
Absolutely.
And then small.
no, they're small.
cherry.
Yeah, it's called a porch peach tree.
Nice.
Stays just in its little thing. You see here, you got some peaches growing
Actual
right
peach,
there.
Yeah. Yep.
So those
Cute little guys.
This I try to bring in things that people can use in a small space, because
Yeah.
not everybody has the space for a
No,
giant.
totally. That's
Yeah.
that's the focus of my channel is helping folks with the, even windowsill gardening.
Right.
Everybody can. If you've got a square foot of space, you can grow something.
Absolutely.
A little
yeah.
light, a little soil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. But if you like these, if you like a small space, you're gonna love these berries.
Yeah.
They're very, very
I'm going
good.
with 2 of these for sure.
Yep. And they're gonna do even better, even though they self-pollinate. When you have 2 together, it'll still produce more fruit.
It's awesome.
Yep.
Plus, you said great fall color.
Fall foliage. Yep.
More like reddish.
Yeah, and the cutie pies do that as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thanks for coming out.
Appreciate it big time. I kind of want to eat some of those over there. Those
yeah, that's our testing area.
Yeah. Tasting, testing.
I go over there and, you know, a little research development kind of.
Yep. Hey, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
I think that my opinion is that landscapes can be both ornamental and edible.
Oh, I agree.
You can grow so much good food and yet it also be beautiful at the same time.
And it stays in a small space, so you can get as much as you want in that small space.
Don't have to go big tractor or anything like that.
No, although that would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would. All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll get those two and we'll head out to the job site.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for your information.
All righty, bye-bye.
Well, Miss Debbie was super nice. That was awesome. I've noticed that in general, people who work with plants tend to be a little happier than other folks. So it's fun to work with people who work with plants. All right, we got the blueberries. We're going to head that way. See y'all at the job site. We're on site. We have the border to put in. First, I'm going to put down some landscape fabric. Everything's planted other than the blueberry plants. Let's go look at those. This blueberry plant's going here. Yeah, this is looking good. Plant that hush puppy right there. Nice little blueberry addition. Gonna be some good edibles. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and get that fabric down. Here we go, let's do it. You know, blueberries love acidity. And this soil, I can tell, is actually somewhat alkaline because whenever the azaleas were in here, they were getting chlorotic and we're getting enough iron. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna come in with some soil, but also I'm gonna bring in some of these pine bark nuggets and filter those in around the base there so that will take the pH down specifically for the blueberry bush. Fabric's down. Next thing is to put the border down. I tried to get it to where when I put the border in, pushes it down and then the fabric comes up on this concrete a little bit. Watch this. Told you that we would have one extra one right there. You can go ahead and put this in. Boom. Now we need to find one short, like right there. Might have to break one of them. Looks like I'm gonna break this one in half. There we go. That was easy. Chip this off a little. Chip the edges off. That worked out. Ta-da! There we go. Look, we have one extra. That's crazy. On this bed right here, I really want to show you all how to do a bed border to where it doesn't look like, you know, you just kind of haphazardly did it. Looks like a DIY project. If you want to do it, you know, landscaper standard, then this is how you do it. One of the main keys to make it look good is to actually make it level. So these guys are coming out, and then I'm going to use my trusty shovel to go ahead and dig this down where the border's going to be, and I'll cut down some areas, I'll add some areas. Since the hoe has a flat edge, it's going to give me a nice flat surface. Gotta get that curve. Back this down a little. Hopefully you can see that this is now level. This is level coming this way. It's actually a little high right here, so I'm going to take that down. Compact it a little bit. You could even take the rock, compact it even more. Now I'm going to put the plant in, fabric down, and then the rocks down. There's an order, there's a proper order to everything. was just thinking about this. I kind of like how it comes straight across, but since the other side is curving, I think I'm gonna mirror that. And instead of doing this, I've already got one extra stone. To bring this out, just pull it out. Put a little more fabric there. We can make it have this, you know, curve right there. I like that a lot better than having it come straight across. Ta-da! I like that better. Now it has a nice curve coming that way. Otherwise it would have come straight across. Ooh, buddy, we have some serious yucca to get out of the way here. That's gonna be fun. It's going right up next to the curb. It's okay though, I'll get it out. Be very careful since this is right here, but I'm gonna knock it out as far as I need to for this border and then put it in. And if it comes back, it'll go around the rock that way. But still, we need to put it in that border. Go. These guys are so nice. The guy just left, but man, he was so kind. He let me borrow his blower. Roberto, man, you're the boss. You're awesome. Hope you get to watch this. Thanks for helping me out, man. Appreciate it. This, we'll leave the fabric down for now. That should kill the perennials. The yucca should not come up through there. And then maybe next year we can go ahead and plant edibles there if we want to. It's a good start to make sure this area starts getting controlled. Alright folks, this is one of my favorite parts, the finishing touches. We get to come back in, we get to get this mulch, finish it off. Man, it's gonna look good. Alright, let's do the mulch and water them. We'll be out of here. But this is super fun. You'll see like all of a sudden the colors just start to pop. So cool. Alright, let's do it. Good one. Guess what time it is? Cleanup time. Whew, I almost hit myself in the face with this thing. Alright, so I'm going to clean up and then show you the finished product. It's going to look good. Boom, we are done. Look at this. Looks way better than it used to. I mean, I'm talking way better. Got the lower pedalum right there. Got the two lower pedalum here, the stylium on the sides, and a nice blueberry in the middle. Like I said, later on we're probably going to come back and install some strawberries around the blueberry bush and on the edges here. The reason we didn't yet is because there's so many weeds in there. We don't want those weeds to take over. So we're going to give it a year with that fabric on there to where it'll keep the weeds down and kill them, and then come back in to plant the strawberries. And this guy looking good too.
Looks good. Oh, we get checked.
All right, Jacob.
Check this one out too.
What do you think? What do you think?
I'm impressed.
How you feel?
I'm feeling good. My neighbor just across the way gave me a compliment on it too.
And this lady, whenever I was leaving last night, was like, "It's already looking amazing."
Wow. Okay. So all the neighbors are actually they're impressed that I'm actually doing something with the outside.
Yeah. Right over there. It's feels a little more organized.
Oh yeah.
Because it was all in the front right there.
Yeah.
So
there's way more organized.
happy about that. I'd give it a year before you try to plant any like strawberries. I know you love strawberries.
Yep.
Because we're gonna get some. We're gonna get him some strawberries.
We'll get some strawberries in next year.
Yes.
If I take care of my blueberries.
Gotta let the.
So what I got to do for maintenance on these?
Yeah, just water them. I would water them. It's summertime. Water them at least 3 times a week.
Okay.
And you should be good. Shouldn't have to fertilize. You already had pretty good soil.
So when am I going to be seeing those blueberries?
Next year, man. You gotta wait a whole year.
Oh man, a lot of waiting.
Oh man, you can do it though.
It'll be exciting when they come out though.
It will. It will. Like I never planted this variety, but it's a little dwarf variety that's supposed to be pretty prolific.
Okay. What kind of a yield should I expect?
You should expect maybe even a gallon between the two of them.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And then, I mean, I'm talking like every year it gets a little better and better, but.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll definitely be a big selling point for the house too. I'll put it on there.
Oh yeah. I come back next year and the whole place is just blueberries.
Just blueberries everywhere. I'm like, awesome. I like the idea. I just decided to go crazy with it.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, it looks good.
I think so too. Like way better than before.
Oh yeah. Way better.
Crazy. You glad you did it?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Definitely worth it.
It's fun for me to do. All right, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
God bless.
Bro.